Rennia with her 5th double-double of the season, 34th of her career today, and her 15th career 20-point game. Questions for Rennia, please. We'll start with Ben McKee.
Rennia, what was the message after the game on Thursday night? I imagine when Coach was able to go back and watch that game, she wasn't too pleased. What was her message, and how did y'all get things turned around over these last couple of days?
Yeah, man, I don't think it was just Kelly who wasn't pleased. I think as a team, as a whole, we weren't pleased with our effort, more particularly in the third quarter of the last game. And I just thought tonight we were more focused. I thought we were able to keep that on for 40 minutes. And I think the last game helped us realize that we have to play every team for 40 minutes.
Maria?
Rennia, obviously you took a big lead into halftime. Then the third quarter was a little shaky, and Kelly caught a timeout really fast. What was the message in that timeout in the third quarter? And how did you guys regroup? Because you dominated again after that.
Yeah, Maria, you probably can guess what the message was. We obviously just didn't want to repeat of the last game. And I think the timeout was smart. I think it got us to regroup quickly because I think we had 2 turnovers in the first minute or 2. And that just helped us regroup and realize, we're not about to do this again. We're about to lock back in. And I think it was a good timeout.
All right, we're going to take a brief pause and we'll be right back with you. I put the wrong backdrop. All right, we'll resume now. We'll take a question from Donnie.
Hey, congratulations on another great game today. You're welcome. First quarter was tied 16-16. After the first quarter, what were some things that you wanted to change going into the second quarter?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say change, but I think that getting the ball inside was obviously to our advantage tonight. I thought we did a pretty good job at that, in particular after the first quarter. I thought we were able to expose some of their weaknesses on defense, and I thought we did a pretty good job on defense, in particular on Walker. We didn't want her to get any threes up, and I think we contained her pretty well.
Thank you.
Will Backus?
Yeah, Rennia, not to look too far ahead, but the next game's obviously UConn on Thursday. And with that, Avina Westbrook is coming back to town. I was just wondering if you thought about what it would be like to see her again and face off with her this time instead of playing with her.
I mean, she's another opponent. It's nothing, it don't really matter. Like, we suiting up for different teams, and we got to play like we on different teams.
Jordan?
Hey, Rennia, it seems like you all have played some of your better basketball away from Thompson Bowling Arena this year. I just was kind of curious if, with some of the COVID-19 protocols, if you really feel like there is a true home court advantage in college basketball this year.
I mean, of course, it's nice to be in TVA with our fans, but our fans show up anywhere. We had a lot of fans out there tonight too. We probably have more fans in Alabama tonight, so our fans are pretty loyal. They show up. No matter where. We got fans all over the country. So I'm not thinking home court advantage is a big thing this year.
Kellyanne?
Hey, Rennia, 10th anniversary of the We Back Pat initiative. But I mean, what does it mean to you still to be able to play wearing Summit on the back of your guys' jerseys?
It means a lot. I thought myself personally, how we finished the last game, it wasn't very Summit-like. Then I think we came out today and played hard. She's about playing hard and pushing through things, adversity in particular. And I thought we were able to do that tonight, just being a good representation of her.
Gustavo?
Rennia, how important is to get this win on the road? And the next game can be a game that can change the course of the program. Facing UConn at home, a program that has been a rival of Tennessee in the past couple of decades. How important is to get this win to prepare for the next game that I imagine is going to be the biggest game of the season?
Yeah, it was huge for us to get this win, just get our momentum going back in the right direction and just get our confidence back up. I mean, we know we can play with anybody in the country. UConn is going to be a big game, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to prepare for them and suit up like they're any other team and come out and execute.
Maria?
Rennia, you guys got pretty balanced scoring from you, Ray, Jordan, Tamari, obviously. How much easier is that for you when everybody's sort of getting in the flow of the offense?
I mean, they can't guard it. Nobody can guard it. You just can't guard it. You can't guard us inside and out. I mean, you got to pick one. Whichever one you pick, we usually expose you on the other area, whether it's inside or out. So I just think you can't guard it when everybody's scoring and doing as well as they did today.
Jordan.
Hey, Rennia, I don't know if we will talk to you again before that UConn game. Of course, that UConn Lady Vols matchup is one of the historic rivalries in women's college basketball. I was just curious kind of what that rivalry means to you, what it means to play in that game.
It means a lot. It really means a lot. It's a big game. It's like when you're growing up as a girls basketball player, you know about Tennessee, you know about UConn. Those are two schools you know about. And then in particular for me and all the returners, I know just because we lost last year, it means just a little bit more to us this year. So,
Will.
Yeah, from maybe a scoring perspective and maybe a little offensive perspective, you weren't having some of your most prolific games to start the season, but you've really kind of hit a better stride here in the past few weeks. Do you think that was kind of just a case of you getting a little bit more used to being back to basketball speed after a weird off season?
I mean, we can go with that as the best excuse if that's what you want to go with. I think this team was evolving, and maybe I was trying to just find my role. Obviously, everybody else is stepping up and scoring in different aspects, just trying to figure out what else I can do for the team. And I figured out that was rebounding. So I'm not – those 4 games, those are over. But I think they helped me realize, that I can do more for this team than score.
All right. Thank you, Rennia.
Thank you.